So I want to take some time just to define some things because I think the definitions have changed over time. The quick one I want to talk about today is just repent. The word repent has been misconstrued and changed over the last 2,000 years from the original Greek, unfortunately. The original Greek is not the word re and pent together. It is metanoia. Metanoia means to change mind. Meta means like a metamorphosis, to change. Metamorphosis means change shape. Metamorphosis. Metanoia. Noia means knowledge. That's where we get the word knowledge from. Or consciousness, or your mind on something. Like basically, your mind is your will and your emotions. So whenever somebody repents, they change their mind. They may not change their actions, at least not right away. They may consciously try to, but whenever you do that, you're going to fail. And then what I want you to do is not give up. Like if I say like, okay, I'm going to change my mind on smoking, that smoking is bad, well then I'm going to stop smoking. I may not do it at once. I may start slacking off. I may have a hard time because it is hard it's hard to quit those things which are chemically addictive, especially like smoking and porn and alcohol and drugs. So all those things are chemically addictive. You're like, wait, porn? How's that chemical? You release a stimulus in your brain that you become addicted to. It's way more addictive than crack cocaine. Do the study on it. But metanoia means you change your mind. You're like saying, you're going from saying, I love this to I hate this. So it is changing of the mind, and you're coming into agreement with God. So you're not repenting just to repent. You're repenting and agreeing with God. You know, God says, thou shalt not. And you're like, well, no, I want to. Well, there's a lot of so-called Christians that are out there going, well, I know God said not to do it, but I just like doing it. I know somebody like that in particular, where they like love sex. And I'm like going, and you said you got saved how old? I think we have a different definition of salvation. I think your salvation is, like I said, a prayer when I was a kid. That's not salvation. Salvation would change a person over time. Maybe one time, I've heard some amazing testimonies of people who did change drastically, like Andre Walton, one of my friends who's a Christian skater. When he got saved, he got purged of all that sin right away. I don't know if it came back till later to nip him in the bud and try to come after him. But I'm telling you right now, going cold turkey is the best way. But when you get saved, I know I got changed right away, at least in my thinking, and then later things followed. So, I didn't know certain things were bad, and I had to ask God, is this bad? And suddenly, oh my gosh, the youth pastor's talking about this. How amazing is that? So, metanoia, the word repent, does not mean that you have to become good. It means that you are changing your mind. And of course, just like a rudder, or like if you are driving a motorcycle and you turn the handlebars, guess what's going to happen? You're going to turn your direction. If you change your mind, you're going to turn your direction. Your mind is what steers you. You may be sometimes your mind's so disconnected from the rest of you that you're sluggish. But hey, if you're changing your mind, you're going to change your direction. And that's what repent means. It does not mean change your direction and then it'll change your mind. No, you're changing your mind, your will, your emotions, and then that'll change your direction. I just want to clear that up real quick because I know a lot of people out there are confused about certain words. And I just want to make it very simple to you. And I'm not saying that you're wrong to repent and not do stuff. No. But you hinge your salvation on that? No. Salvation is not what you did. It's not what you do. It's what he did on the cross. He finished that work for you on the cross. And all you have to do is receive it. You have to believe in your heart that God raised Jesus from the dead and that Jesus is Lord. If you really believe Jesus is Lord, you'll start acting like it.